Young King, it's NSD. Yeah. Last year I took an L, but this year I bounced back. Yeah. Last year I took an L, but this year I bounced back. Yeah. Last year I took an L, but this year I bounced back. Yeah. Last year I took an L.
So, welcome to episode 2 of the NSD vlog. This one didn't really go anywhere. We're just kind of gonna sit down. I have my brother here, Lil E over here.
Too bad.
And we're gonna touch on some topics that need to be discussed, and that's millennials and new artists, and we're gonna compare them to obviously older artists that people believe are irrelevant to music now because you know, I don't know, but for me, like I was telling you earlier, I was telling you that fucking 2 of my associates wanted to go ahead and disrespect Big Pun. Rest in peace, Big Pun. You know, and that for me, that hurt, because I mean, Big Pun has got some great lyrics. Like if you go back, you listen to Wrong Ones. What was the bar? I got cannibalism, living my metabolism.
Giving them spasms and aneurysms, that baby baptism.
There you go. See, that's the kind of thing that like motivates me, inspires me, like to come up with something that hard. You know, like nowadays, like
now it's like yeah.
That's all they say.
Oh yeah. Hey. Some shit like
you
that.
got like, brah, you know, fucking designer over here at the fucking Grammys. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you saying? Like, this man's an idiot.
Not gonna say. I mean, for me, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say like, you know what I'm saying. I don't listen to them. You know what I'm saying. I don't listen to them as much as people do. You know what I'm saying. Like as much as people are. You know what I'm saying. I probably listen to a song here. You know what I'm saying. Here or there, or whatever. Like Timmy Turner. You know what I'm saying. I fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying. Like there are other songs too, like, you know what I'm saying, like Migos. I fuck with Migos to a certain, not even to a certain extent. I fuck with Migos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, and I feel that. I mean,
you know what I'm
Migos
saying?
put out, you know,
like the way and the way the generation is like they trying for real bite off their style, because when they came in, that's how they rap. Now everybody rapping like it. You know what I'm saying? And even though they came out a couple years back, it's still like they still relevant now.
Definitely.
But they're like famous going like a little bit like, you know what I'm saying, like a little bit lower now that everybody rapping the same, so it's like you're not really unique anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. You feel me?
Back then,
niggas want to jog your shit, and it's like,
back then you had artists like Big Pun, Tupac, Biggie, and everybody had their own style. You know, Tupac.
Nobody bit off nobody. I mean, they probably did bite off to a certain extent, but it wasn't a big bite to where you noticed it. Exactly. And, you know what I'm saying? Niggas noticed it. Oh, he rap like Jay-Z. Tupac rap like Biggie, or Eazy-E rap like you know what I'm saying? Fucking Scarface or some shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
of course. And I mean, like even like the artists that came up after them, 50 Cent, Eminem. I mean, we can put Nelly in there because I mean he sort of raps, but not really. You know, artists like that, even they had their own style. They were inspired by them, but they came up and did their own thing, their own way. You know, and now Eminem's one of the greatest. 50 Cent, still one of the best. I mean, he doesn't fuck with the industry anymore like that, but he's still, like, if you go back and listen to what he put out, Many Men, In the Club, G-Unit, you know, anything that, you know, off of, like, Get Rich, Die Trying, this man just went off. He did his thing. That song, Patiently Waiting, with Eminem, that was a great song. That song, if you haven't heard that song, like, I don't know what you're doing. You can't, like, I feel like you can't, like...
Can't be living and not hear that song.
Yeah, you can't call yourself a hip-hop fan and not listen to that song. You can't call yourself a hip-hop fan and not, you know who Big Pun is, or diss Big Pun the way that those 2, you know, guys that I was talking to did. To say that Big Pun is irrelevant in the game now...
I mean, yeah, like, now...
I don't know how I can take that.
Like... I guess what they're saying is that, like, since he's gone, dead, it's like he's not really putting out nothing. He's not putting anything now that he's, you know, dead and gone or whatever.
How you expect the man to put music on?
I mean, obviously, but he's talking about this generation.
Yeah.
And this generation, he's not popping. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not putting out nothing. He's not even alive. So it's like, I guess some people believe when the artist dies, their music dies along with them. You know what I'm saying? But that's not true. 'Cause
That's
there's
not
still
true.
people to this day, you know what I'm saying, that still listen to Tupac.
One of
Me,
the
listening to
biggest
Tupac,
debates
all them
is
niggas,
Tupac
dog.
versus Biggie. Everybody always wants to have that debate. Who was better, Tupac or Biggie? East Coast versus West Coast. You know, The Game, 50 Cent. I mean,
Yeah, and
there's no really, you can't really have that debate because in the end, people prefer Tupac. You know, certain people prefer Tupac. Other people prefer Biggie. Some people prefer West Coast music. Some people prefer, you know, prefer, you know, East Coast artists, East Coast music.
like, bro, the music times in this generation is like affecting everything, like to the point where it's affecting other genres of music. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is like reggaeton now. You know what I'm saying? Now we have Spanish trap. You know what I'm
That
saying?
is true.
Now we have.
Was it Bad Bunny?
Yeah, we have
An
that.
example.
I mean, it's not even just Bad Bunny; it's everybody. Like everybody switched. Faruko, all them niggas. You know
Oh,
what
that's
I'm
true.
saying?
I've done him too. I saw that.
Yeah,
I
they
felt
all
that
switched,
when.
you know what I'm saying? They all switched their flow. They rocking with the new generation now. You know?
Right.
It's like, damn, not everybody rapping like that.
And I mean, I understand
And I fuck with
trying
it
to
to a
stay
certain
relevant.
point, but you know what I'm saying?
You know,
Damn.
I understand trying to stay relevant
But try to stay unique
to
too.
people. Yeah, but do your own thing because everybody's trying to rap like Migos. You got fucking Uzi Vert, Designer, Yachty. What's the other guy with the fucking balls in his head? Kodak Black. Like they all sound exactly the same. You know, and it's ridiculous to say that any of those are actual, you know, contenders to be, you know, better than anybody that, you know, has come up.
And it makes me
It's wrong.
mad, like, because niggas compare. They really compare. Believe it or not, a lot of people compare the new generation rappers to, like, to the rappers back then, like Tupac, Biggie, like the big ones, Dr. Dre and all of them, niggas, Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? Like, they try to compare them and say, oh yeah, like these, like fucking Young Thug is way better than Tupac now, or way better than Biggie or Eazy-E or Scarface or motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? People like Wu-Tang and shit. You know what I'm saying? People in that classic category of hip hop. It's like, how the fuck do you compare people? Like, you know, how do you say somebody in this generation that is not really even talking on the track for real?
Right.
Like mumbling and shit, and then like comparing to somebody who actually rap and putting heart in that shit, and like they actually mean every word they say. It's like,
Right.
that shit
Like
crazy,
back
bro.
then, Big
I
Pun.
look at it, I geek though. I'm like, damn, bro.
Right,
That
but like
shit crazy.
back then, Big Pun grew up in the Bronx. So did Fat Joe, Terror Squad. You know, came up. Remy Ma, 100% better than any female artist that comes out now. You know, to say that Nicki Minaj is better than, you know, Remy Ma or any of, like, you know, Gangsta Boo. Who didn't love a good Gangsta Boo verse? The Blow on Crunk Juice. Yo, Gangsta Boo killed that shit. This is my favorite
Ages ago,
verses.
boy. That was ages ago.
But that was fire. That's what I, as an artist, look up to. That's what I try to do with my music, is go off of like actual hip hop legends, Big Pun, Tupac, Biggie, even underground legends, Vinnie Paz, Mad Child, you know, Swollen Members, AOTP. Anybody in AOTP spits so much harder than absolutely, you know, anybody that, you know, is on the radio right now. Harder than Big Sean. I don't dislike Big Sean. I like some of his verses. Definitely harder than Drake. I don't care, you know, that Drake demolished Meek Mill with Back to Back. I don't give a fuck. Good for him. But he's still like, and that was a great song. That song went hard. But anybody on AOTP, D-Maz, King Size, Apathy, Self-Titled, any of them would kill Drake. Fucking bury him.
No doubt, bro. A lot of underground rappers, like, but you have to see the reason. Like, it's so much deeper than underground rappers not fucking with mainstream rappers. You know what I'm saying? It has a big part to do with that. A big part has to do with that, but Anyways, now that we're back, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it has a big part. The reason why underground rappers don't fuck with mainstream rappers is because either one, it just they don't like them. You know what I'm saying? That's a big part that has to do with it. But then at the same time, it has to do
selling out and doing that. I feel
exactly. Then like Illuminati too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people believe in it, a lot of people don't. Me personally, I believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I done seen shit. I done read shit. I done like seen shit.
You did your research. You did your research, and you know it's enough to make you believe.
Everything connects. I'm like, nah, I'm not fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? And like, independent money is always the best money, and I see why a lot of underground rappers do it. And I see a lot of people doing it. Like in the industry now, a lot of people are doing it. Like, Migos are like independent. You know what I'm saying? They're not mainstream. They just mainstream because of how they rap, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain them, bro. Like, they're not underground, but they're mainstream, but they're underground at the same time. I don't know how to explain.
I mean, they're just independent artists that
I
made
believe.
it. Like, kind of like Mac Miller and Logic. They both started their, Logic has, VMG. Mac Miller had Most Dope, and they made millions of dollars independently, and then they signed Logic to Def Jam, and Mac Miller was signed to Rostrum Records, same as Wiz Khalifa, and then now he's signed to Warner Brothers, I believe. So I mean, I feel that a lot of people believe in Illuminati, a lot of people don't. You're right. I mean, I don't know. It's a little iffy. I need a little bit more evidence. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, it's just my biggest thing is that bothers me is like, I'm trying to make music, you're trying to make music, and you do like some trap music, and that's straight, whatever. But it's just so hard sometimes.
But when I do it, it's not like to the mainstream shit. It's not like it's to mainstream beats, but it's not like I don't try to be like real easy with it. Like when the beat drops, I don't try to be like got a couple bitches on my hoe. Niggas talking like they wanna go. Oh, some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Or like some quick shit like, diamonds they all on my wrist, bitches they all on my dick. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not not unique. That's not different. You know what I'm saying? I need some shit to do this shit differently. You feel me? Like we can have the same flow, but it's the way we present ourselves. It's the way that we come at it. It's the way that we orchestrate ourselves into going into the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like. Me, I like being lyrical, you know what I'm saying? Or try to be lyrical, you know what I'm saying? Like the punchlines and shit. So it's like, I be trying to do that, you know what I'm saying? Not all the time, but, you know what I'm saying? I still be trying, but.
No, I feel that 100%.
Like when the beat drops, I have the same flow, but it be on some oh yeah, I'm really gonna rap. I'm not gonna be on some bitches on my dick.
Yeah, and you're not mumbling. Yeah. You're not a mumble rapper. You're not that. You have your own flow. I mean, I've made songs with you, and like you're one of the reasons that I keep trying to improve. Because like when we first started out, you were always better, but then like your flow, it kept getting better, and I wanted to get on that level, especially with the speed. You were just like, the Hispanic Twister. You were just letting it go. You did not give a fuck. You were doing you, and
and now
that's
it's even
what
worse. Now I'm spazzing.
Right? Now, I mean, shit. Sometimes you gotta slow you down. Gotta let you know. We gotta hear the lyrics, man. But no, like that's my thing. It's like millennials, they have no respect for like older artists. They have no respect for actual bars. They just want to.
They grew up. That's because they grew up around hearing the music that we listen to now.
And that's great because all they want to do is like get drunk and like turn up and like get high.
Get retarded.
I mean, they really are fucking stupid. And I mean, technically, we fall under that, but we grew up with like.
I smoke weed.
Better artists. We grew up in a different time. 2-3 years makes a big difference.
I mean, obviously, look, everybody drug addicts now. Yeah. Everybody popping pills and shit, prescribed pills, sipping lean.
That's very true,
Everybody want to get over-the-counter pills, too. Everybody
trying to,
everybody getting pregnant.
High.
Everybody getting pregnant, bro.
That's true.
You see 12-year-olds with big-ass back.
So, like I said, we touched on some things. Millennials, their lack of respect. Love it, but yeah, I mean, it's just some shit that, you know, just had to be said. Next episode is gonna be a lot more towards, you know, focused on like my projects. I have another single that I'm gonna drop, not this week. Well, maybe this week. I don't know. We'll see. You know, we'll see what the schedule is looking like. Maybe later this week. But got a couple things in the works. You got 2 songs you're working on, right? You said.
Yeah.
A couple remixes.
Yeah, one on the Spanish beat. The Spanish beat's called, well, the Spanish song the beat that I'm going on is called Coronamos by Anuel A and Lito Kitoni or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, that beat go hard. I'm trying to go on that joint. And then I got a single that I'm doing. I forgot. I don't really. I'm trying to figure out the name for it, but it's on like a Puya Fat Nick type beat, and that joint coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Video coming soon too. That joint vicious.
I dig it. Anything with TKP coming out anytime soon? That you want people to know about, or?
I have the Zero Feelings joint coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, it's to another like Spanish trap beat, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna do it in English, but you know it's called Zero Feelings. About a, you know what I'm saying. You already get the idea. Zero Feelings, zero with the bitches and all that shit, man. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, that joint gonna be vicious. You know what I'm saying. So be on the lookout for that joint. You know what I'm saying.
And obviously, you know, you'll still be following the vlog. Hopefully, go check out my Bounce Back remix and share with your friends. Follow, subscribe to this vlog. One of my friends is actually starting a hip hop blog as well, and I will be featured on that a couple times, hopefully. I really enjoy discussing my take on hip hop nowadays and everything like that. And it's funny because I mean, like, I listen to so much alternative music and things like that, and I'm also just a huge hip hop head, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy that, you know, it's come to this point. But yeah, I mean, that's all for this episode. Like I said, go check out my music, soundcloud.com/PharaohNSD.
Yeah, go follow my shit too.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Go on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Team Kush. You know what I'm saying? YouTube page under Team Kush. You can check out some of our, you know what I'm saying, songs there. Are relatively new yet. You know what I'm saying? But and then you can go on Reverb Nation. We're under Team Kush, TKP, Alexandria, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Then you can go on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what I think it's called. Yeah, Team Kush TKP too. You know what I'm saying? For SoundCloud, look it up. You know what I'm saying? And then you can follow me. You know what I'm saying, on Twitter at ReefaCheefaBoy, and then you can follow me. You can add me on Snap. You know what I'm saying? at ReefaCheefaBoy. You know, and then you can add me on Facebook at Enrique Silvera. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, I can get you. You know, we can talk and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, like we can talk and see what's up with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just talk, I guess.
Right. All the links and things you can follow him, follow me. TKP music links, Pharaoh music links are going to be in the info down below. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. All right.
Yeah.
See y'all later. See you next week. I hope you guys enjoyed this little rant. It was a pleasure having you on here, by the way. Thank you so much for doing that. But yeah, take care. I need to stop saying, oh man, that shit annoys me. All right, later. But yeah, he wants to. Okay.
There you go. You know, there we go, right there. That's some atrocious ass fucking handwriting, but look at that. You know what I'm saying? ReefaCheefaBoy.
It's okay. My girl has worse handwriting than you. It's hideous. It's horrendous. Fucking awful. It's like chicken scratch. It's literally like a chicken took a pen.
But this year I bounce back. My whole team with me, man, we back up on the trap. And you know, little brother got the straps like a backpack. Said I couldn't rap, dropping tapes back to back. Now I'm